Namaskar and good morning to everyone. On behalf of Indian Embassy, I welcome you all on our series of lectures, India-Ireland Friendship Lecture Series, which covers various topics across the sectors for enhancing bilateral understanding between the two countries. It started with the inspiration and motivation from Ambassador of India, His Excellency Shri Akhilesh Mishra ji. The series has received overwhelming response from the audience. To grace another such episode, which is related to the field of art, we have with us Ms. Bharti Dayal, who is a celebrated Madhubani artist, and today she will be sharing her expertise with us under the topic Tradition and Evolution of Indian Madhubani Art. Many prestigious awards have been bestowed to her, including National Award in 2006, in recognition of her contribution towards development and promotion of this art form. During her art journey of 40 years, Miss Bharti has not only revived this art form by blending mythology with contemporary social, political, and philosophical issues, she also endeavored to make it attractive for the new generation. She is devoted to this cause and has trained over 1,000 youths in the art of Madhubani. Her efforts have been fruitful in ensuring significant recognition of Madhubani in leading art forms of India. She has represented India on many platforms, and her art is gracing and decorating the walls of prestigious buildings of India. So, without further delay, we start the event, and for that, I would request Ambassador of India, His Excellency Shri Akhilesh Mishra ji, to give his introductory remarks.
नमस्कार धन्यवाद हेमा जी धन्यवाद बाइटेक for your arrangements. My very warm greetings from Dublin, Ireland to all the esteemed guests who are connected with this program virtually in India and Ireland. It is for us a great privilege to have such an accomplished artist like Bharti Dayal ji to share her visions, her inspiring life story and her creativity with us. The idea behind India-Ireland Friendship Lecture Series is to spread greater awareness about India, all aspects of India in Ireland. Similarly, spread greater awareness, greater information about tremendous transformation which is happening within Ireland to the people in India. And we have chosen a virtual platform, kind of hybrid mode uh, activities. Sometimes we also have events in the embassy, but the focus is on the virtual promotion so that there is the widest possible dissemination with minimal expenditure and minimal inconvenience to our guests. And today's theme is very important for us because as former Director General of Indian Council for Cultural Relations, I feel that it is the cultural heritage of India which has created the branding of India as a country, as a civilization since time immemorial. It is because of our cultural heritage that India attracted people, seekers of knowledge and wisdom from all over the world, and inspired people in all parts of the world, directly or indirectly. The greatest asset of India is culture. And one big aspect of Indian culture, Indian thought process, the intangible dimension of Indian culture is particularly appealing to me, and I'm interested in studying more, is that India approaches Sanskriti or art and culture in a very holistic, integrated, harmonious manner. The recurring instruction from all sages, whether they are in Artha Shastra or Natya Shastra or Mahabharata or Ramayana or Vidura or whatever field of study you pursue, you find a recurring theme to people to have a harmonious, balanced, integrated approach. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, all four have to be pursued in a manner that they are supporting each other. If any one aspect is contradicted or countered or neutralized, then that is advised against. Each aspect of art and culture is a kind of sadhana. and having a privilege of interacting with great Indian artists, dancers, musicians, and other creative personalities, I feel as an individual, as an Indian, as a Bharti, very grateful to them, all of them. Some of them have managed to get recognition, some of them are pursuing their sadhana in complete isolation, but they all deserve our gratitude. I used to tell my friends in the ICCR that there are two people who are keeping us safe. Whether it's a day or night, the rain or hailstorm, there are people guarding our frontiers who never sleep, and they are watchful 24/7, keeping us safe and protected. And the other is people who are keeping our heart and soul. There's sadhana again, whether there is a corona, whether there is epidemic, pandemic, rain, winter, summer, you people are doing your sadhana, your tapasya. So whether you are a painter, whether you are a dancer, a musician, or a poet, your passion, your sadhana is worth inspiration, with our gratitude for. So I feel very grateful to friends like you who are devoting your entire life to create something new and give our country something to be proud of. Even as a ambassador, even as a diplomat, I feel this is an area which deserves far greater attention, because of that integrated, holistic approach, the vision of our sages with regard to art and culture. There is a huge potential to develop our art and cultural heritage as a mega cultural and creative industry, which can empower people, particularly between India and Ireland. I see this one niche area which has huge potential, which has not been explored: the creative and cultural industries segment. While we are doing quite well on IT and pharma and biotech and medtech, but this dimension is probably most important to create branding of India, soft power of India, and genuinely promote wellness and well-being and harmony across countries. So once again, I'm very grateful to Bharti ji for accepting our invitation and agreeing to share her vision, her thoughts, her very, very inspiring story. And we are very delighted that the specific area on which you are focusing has a lot of interest within Ireland. We have about 80,000 strong Indian diaspora. There are very many budding artists in Indian community in Ireland. Some of them are also into Madhubani painting. So we look forward to listening to your presentation and also subsequently disseminating your presentation as widely as possible. Once again, very warm welcome, and as an Indian, I'm really grateful to what you are doing. Thank you.
I'm thankful to you for spreading this beautiful art form. This is beautiful. We must do. And I appreciate your efforts, Mr. Mishra. Thankful.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable thoughts. Now, I request Ms. Bharti to please give her presentation on Madhubani art.
Yes. One thing I must tell you that being a good artist is not necessary that I am a good speaker, but what what is my motive to interact with you is that you must know and learn about this beautiful art form. So basically, this unique artistic tradition had started its origin in the region of Mithila, when Raja Janak have invited, and they have invited and instructed, you can say, for to decorate the whole Mithila region, the best of artists. They have invited the best of artists to decorate and celebrate the wedding of his divine daughter Sita with Lord Rama. All the artists, they have painted the whole region with such a beautiful, bountiful, it was looking like a bountiful forest, like a Madhuban. So And you can say the literally meaning is a forest of honey. And from there, it has started knowing as Mithila Madhubani painting or Madhubani art. In fact, they are the simplistic manifestation of philosophical height achieved by Indian civilization for the universal love, longing, and peace, a quest for all. And from that time, the people of Mithila have started painting their home, wall, floor, and their wedding chamber, that is Kohbar, where the symbol of painting celebrates the joy of sexual pleasure and procreation. The sun, moon represents the blessing for long life. The peacock and parrot, the lovebirds and goose, they represent the welfare, happiness, and calmness. The palanquin and elephant were representing the royalty, whether the bamboo tree represent the male sex and the lotus circle represent the female sex. The picture of Shiv Shakti, Lord Shiva and Parvati, they are sovereign, they were sovereign, they are sovereign, their blessings for the great successful conjugal life. Traditionally, the color was, the people were, they were founding the colors from the natural source. Like the black was extracted from the mixing soot and cow dung, charcoal, and natural, the homemade kajal. The white was made with the rice powder. Yellow was made, or you can say the people were using from turmeric. The green were with the grass and leaves. And the orange was from teshu and palas flower. And the red was from kusum. Red catechu, you can say katha, we used to tell it. And the red sandalwood and geru. But when this painting have transmitted its medium from wall to handmade paper in 60s and in 2000, they have taken the medium of canvas and cloth. The artists of Mithila, they have started using acrylic, non-toxic acrylic color mixed with vegetable dyes. This was due to make the painting more permanent and connecting with new generation. This was very important. And this transition was important to make this painting in front of the whole world. The artist of Madhubani art is very skilled in their use of color. They have very deep understanding, you can say. They have very deep understanding about the color theory and how the hues, different hues interact with each other to create a harmonious and beautiful painting. Radha and Sita is not just a mythical character. They are women of substance and confident and courageous in their own capability. The Radha Krishna is not just a picture. they are representing, or you can say, the symbol for timeless love and harmony in relationship. In what happened that after that, the people, when they have traditionally this painting is divided into 5 styles. Mostly they were in the 5 style. The 5 style wise, the first is the Kachini, the second is Kachini, where the artist use the lines work with the monochromatic color and with the nib pen. The Bharni style was where the artist used to create the painting with full of color. The Godana style, and with the help of brush and cotton bud. This was the traditional method I am explaining. The third was Godana painting. This style was mostly represented by the primitive tribal group and Dusad community of Mithila. The design was more floral and geometrical. Fourth was Tantric, where the artists are using the traditional and religious text in a very precise manner. And they are influenced with Tantra, an original text that define the Hindu mythology or Hindu religion and its aspects. The fifth style was Aripan, where we used to create or decorate the floor to please the divinity and thanks the Mother Earth. All style, that time, all style was basically, it was doing by the particular caste and system, or you can say the group. But in these days, there is no difference on the caste basis because they all have focus on nature, ritual, life experience, and divinity. Except even if in Godana painting, the tribal or the Dusad group was creating the divinities for their story of Raja Sailes, the Raja Sailes is their protector. So we all are related with these things. Here the colors, as I have told you, that the artists of Mithila, they have a very deep understanding about the color theory and how the different hues interact with each other. So they have very symbolic, and every stroke, you can say every stroke of color and lines is purposeful and emotionally, and have emotional and symbolic significance. Like the red represent the love, power, and passion, where orange represent happiness, vitality, vibrance, energy, and hope. Yellow represents joy, sunshine, and hope again. The green is for the wealth, fertility, and balance. The blue is for tranquility, serenity, integrity, and wisdom. Whether the indigo and violet is for intuition and spirituality. And most important, that is creativity. Black is for strength, sophistication, and solidarity. They represent somewhere, however, Mithila painting is very interesting that because the newer age have started taking newer modes, medium, and matter, so they are using it in a grief and darkness too. And as I have told, the white is for clarity and transparency and hope. So these are the color theory on which how they have started, how they have taken the colors from the plant or the nature. This was till the 60s when it has transferred its medium from wall to handmade paper and on canvas from 2000 onwards on canvas and cloth. Now all the artists are using acrylic, non-toxic acrylic colors and mixed with the vegetable dyes. I'm telling you a very interesting story of my life. This beautiful art form has survived through the passage of time with the dedication of exceptionally talented women artists of the region. They have, you can say, they are transforming, they are transferring their skills, and they are very skilled in their own way, and they are transferring their skills from generations to generations. So in Mithila, we learn this Madhubani art by doing itself. It is such a beautiful thing. Anything learning by doing itself. So when I was looking at when my mother and grandmother was decorating the home, what was the most important thing to look at, or very interesting thing to look at, that if they are annoyed by any reason and not happy with any reason, their Radha will never smile. Such a beautiful representation of their honest emotion or expression into image form. What more we want to define a real art form? Picasso has become famous because he has made one subject, he has represented one subject with the two faces. We are making Ardhanarishwar from Ramayana period. Similarly, Michelangelo had painted the whole wall of Sistine Chapel. We have painted the whole region. So sometimes I'm feeling that they must have inspired by the Madhubani art itself. Then if it's maybe that they are not saying this. But the most important thing to understand about Madhubani art is that the philosophy of Madhubani art is depend on the principle of dualism. The two parallel lines running together to complete the picture is to see everything as one. The holistic truth in oneness. The goal is to make everything as a fluid and a representative of nature or universe, you can say, around us. To understand it better, you can understand, I can say that to define it better, you have to understand that we all are here to understand, explore, and innovate by pushing the boundary of limitation, to understand more about the nature of reality and evolution in our given lifetime. As we all know, we all have three layers. One is visceral, second is behavioral, and third is reflective. So, artwork on visceral level. We had to create, to inspire the vision in others to do something better, to feel or believe in something better. We need to create beautiful painting so that it can inspire the action in new generation to become or dream more, do more, and become more. Mithila painting have helped all the women of the region to become financially and emotionally strong. Everybody, I can say everyone has artist inside yourself. Everybody. And everybody knows how to bring beauty in their canvas of their life. The only intention is to be truthful with yourself and others so that it can give you courage to do what you think is right and beautiful. For me, Madhubani art is Satyam, Shivam, and Sundaram. Satyam means true, authentic, and the Shivam timeless, and Sundaram is beautiful. As you said, Mr. Mishra, I'm very happy to listen to you, and I'm thankful that it's very important to have love, because love is only breeze between you and everything. So I am living, or you can say I'm concluding my lecture with this expectation that everybody who is listening me and listening you will love this beautiful Indian Madhubani art, because we need an army of painters to make the world beautiful. Thank you.
Now we would like to play some of the slides that Ms.
Yes.
Bharti has given us to showcase the what type of painting and what type of art is this. If you want, you can explain a bit also about it.
I don't think if anybody have
Clear. Nice.
anybody have any question for that, then I can answer that. And it is explaining what I said properly.
Connected with everyday life that comes from the life of people.
Thank you,
Bharti ji,
Mr. Mishra.
I must thank you once again for your mesmerizing presentation, your vocal oral presentation, and also your slide presentation. Both of them were superb. And also,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
and I myself learned so much, particularly the detailed narrative about the meaning, significance of colors. I think most comprehensive presentation I saw about
Yeah.
meaning of colors in your through your
The,
presentation.
every stroke, that is very important to
Absolutely,
understand that every
absolutely.
stroke a lines is purposeful.
Yeah.
And,
Uh,
it has emotional, as
absolutely.
I said you mother story. It has more emotional and symbolic significance.
Absolutely. Also about the Madhubani name itself. Uh,
Yes, yes. Why
Madhu,
it has
yeah,
become. Yeah,
Madhu in the later classical Sanskrit means honey. But
yes,
in Vedas, Rig Veda and Yajur Veda, Madhu words comes very regularly. And there the
yes.
meaning of Madhu is more, as you said, is kind of harmony.
Sweet, yes, harmony and
Yeah,
sweetness
yeah,
of the land they have
so
decorated so
yeah, so
beautifully.
the Madhu is not just something to be eaten.
No,
It's
no, no, no.
yeah, but it's
Basically, Madhu is representing the mithas.
yeah, it's a very harmonious
Yes,
coexistence. And
yes, yes,
beneficial, auspicious existence is symbolized by Madhu. Uh, in,
yes,
in Rig Veda, in Yajur Veda, there is a very beautiful mantra about Madhu. Madhu Vata Ritayate. Let the air, the Vayu be Madhu. Madhu
wow,
Vata Ritayate. Madhuma Sravatu Sindhava. The
wow.
oceans, waters, they flow like a honey, like a Madhu.
Madhu, yes,
मधुमान नो वनस्पति ही जो वनस्पति है वो भी मधुमान हो
Madhu. जी,
मधुमा मधुमा अस्तु सूर्य सूर्य
जी,
भी है वो मधुमान हो
मधुमास, जी,
तो,
बिल्कुल,
तो
जी,
बहुत सुंदर अभिधारणा है मधु के पीछे मधु शब्द के पीछे और
जी,
मधुबनी का जो महत्व है वो भी इसीलिए है क्योंकि वो हमें जीवन से भी जोड़ता है समाज
है,
से
जी,
जोड़ता है और प्रकृति से भी जोड़ता है
जोड़ता है,
बिल्कुल
जी। और
बिल्कुल
प्रकृति से जुड़ना कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है आजकल, आप समझ सकते हैं। और हम कितने, मैं तो सोचती हूँ कि ये सही है ना जो मैंने कहा, द सिंपलिस्टिक मैनिफेस्टेशन ऑफ फिलोसॉफिकल हाइट
Absolutely.
they what they have achieved,
हाँ,
and that time from they were giving the importance to the nature,
जी जी जी
but today we can feel very easily.
जी और भारती जी
जी
आप तो भारत के जो मधुबनी कलाकार हैं उनसे सबसे जुड़ी हुई हैं तो उन सबको
जी
मेरी
जी,
ओर से
सबसे,
हार्दिक
जी
शुभकामनाएं
सबसे जुड़ी
भेजिएगा
हुई,
और मेरी
जरूर,
मुझे लिए बहुत गर्व की बात होगी यदि मैं किसी तरीके से उनको सहायता कर सकूं मैं
जरूर
समझता
जरूर,
हूँ जैसे आपने पिकासो की बात की या बाकी जो यूरोपियन अमेरिकन पेंटर्स हैं तो
जी
जो कला की प्रतिभा है उसमें हमारे कलाकार चाहे वो गांव में रहते हों चाहे ट्राइबल एरियाज में
हाँ,
रहते हों चाहे शहरों में रहते
हाँ,
हों
हाँ,
उनके
मैंने इसीलिए कहा कि
उनके
वहाँ उन्होंने उनको प्लेटफॉर्म दिया ऐसा कि वो दे हैव स्प्रेडेड एंड दे बिकम सो फेमस। बट हमारे यहाँ हम रामायण पीरियड से अपने आर्गनाइजर को बना रहे हैं एंड वी आर रिप्रेजेंटिंग द सेम थियरी।
तो मैं समझता हूँ कि हमारे
तो हम,
कलाकारों
और मैं बहुत थैंकफुल हूँ आपकी,
जी तो मैं
मैं
समझता
बहुत
हूँ
थैंकफुल हूँ आपकी कि आपकी,
जी
जी आप कहें,
मैं समझता हूँ कि
जी
हमारे
आप,
कलाकारों में चाहे वो शहरों में रहते हों या गांव में रहते हों या
जी
ट्राइबल एरियाज में रहते हों वो सब के सब बहुत ही मेधावी हैं बहुत ही प्रतिभाशाली हैं
बिल्कुल
लेकिन
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल सही,
उनको इस तरह का सम्मान
सपोर्ट
नहीं मिलता है जो कि
नहीं मिलता है,
विदेशों में यूरोपियन और अमेरिका अमेरिका में कलाकारों को
जी
मिलता है इसमें
जी बिल्कुल सही,
समाज दोषी है
जी
हम दोषी हैं कि
हाँ,
हम अपने जो गांव में रहने
बिल्कुल
वाले कलाकार हैं उनका उतना सम्मान नहीं करते हैं जो कि 5 स्टार में बैठ के पेंटिंग करता है गैलरीज में विस्की पी के
जी
शो करता है
जी
यूरोप में वो बहुत स्टार हो गया और जो
जी
हमारे एकदम सीधे साधे तपस्वी कलाकार हैं उनको हम
जी
इग्नोर करते हैं
जी, मैंने अपने टेक टॉक में इसी बात की चर्चा की कि जब मैं लंदन गई तो मैंने देखा सारे वो अपने 200-500 साल पुराने एक संस्कृति को कितने इंथुजियास्टिक और प्राउड तरीके से बताते हैं। और
बिल्कुल
हमारे पास हमारी 5,000 साल 10,000 साल पुरानी सभ्यता है,
जी
कल्चर है, आर्ट है और वैल्यूबल आर्ट है।
जी
एक डीप, आप कहेंगे डीप फंडामेंटल फिलोसफी है उसके साथ जुड़ा हुआ, तो हम उसको क्यों इग्नोर कर रहे हैं? वी हैव टू। और मेरा इस बेसिकली मैं आपको बताऊं मिश्रा जी, इस आर्ट में आने का कि कारण ही यही लगा हुआ जब मैं इसके ओरिजिनल आर्टिस्टों के साथ बैठी और उनके पेन को जाना।
जी जी
And that has become my, you can say, my inspiration to do something for them and for the nation and for myself too.
जी जी। तो आवश्यकता
Because
इस
ये
बात की
आप जब कुछ भी करते हैं
जी जी
तो
नहीं तो
आप क्या अपने आत्मिक सुख कहते हैं ना, वो
जी
आत्मिक सुख जो तुलसीदास ने कहा, वो सबके सुख का कारण बन जाता है।
नहीं तो हाँ, ये
ये बहुत जरूरी है।
हम लोग का ये सामाजिक दायित्व है कि उन
जी
लोगों को जो कि अपना जीवन हमारे देश को सुंदर बनाने में और उसकी समृद्धि के लिए, सांस्कृतिक समृद्धि के लिए उन्होंने पूरा
जी
जीवन समर्पित कर दिया है, उनको हम सही तरीके से रिकॉग्नाइज करें, उनको सम्मान
जी
दें और उनको भी
जी
समाज में उस तरह का स्तर दें जैसा कि
जी,
उनको मिलना चाहिए।
जो उनको मिलना चाहिए,
बिल्कुल
बिल्कुल। मैं भी,
बिल्कुल।
हाँ,
तो मुझे मुझे
वो
आप अपनी
वो
चीज
आदत हमें हमारे और भी कलाकारों को बहुत हेल्प करेगा।
जी 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 जी
हम आर्टिस्ट को हमने देखा पैसे से ज्यादा सम्मान
जी
इंस्पायर करता है।
जी जी
वैसे
जी
पैसा बाद में आता है पर सम्मान पहले आता है। एंड वो बहुत, मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि आपने ये मुझे सम्मान दिया कि मैं बता पाई आप लोगों को इस आर्ट फॉर्म के बारे में। और ज्यादा से ज्यादा हम जितना इस आर्ट फॉर्म को स्प्रेड करें, वो एज आई हैव टोल्ड यू कि हम पूरा वर्ल्ड पेंट करें ब्यूटीफुल, हम पूरे वर्ल्ड को ब्यूटीफुल बना सकते हैं। थैंक यू
बहुत
सर,
बहुत
थैंक
धन्यवाद।
थैंक यू।
Thank you so much, Bharti ji, and thank you so much, sir. Uh,
थैंक यू हेमा जी, यू टू।
now we and
आप ही को तंग करती रही हूँ मैं इस बीच में।
thank you so much. Now we end the event. Thank you to the viewers also. Thank you.